What's up guys, this is a Gundam MSIA trade or sale video. Those of you who don't know what Gundam MSIA is, they're old vintage action figures from the 90s. The detail and the durability of these action figures were absolutely amazing. The durability is very strong. I can just chuck the figure. As you can see, there's no damage to the figure, back or front. Starting things off, we're going to start with Zeon. This is a camo Zaku 2, a Japanese goof. It's a special type of Japanese one, but not a original type of Japanese goof. We've got Zaku 1's Japanese and USA version, high mobility type Zaku 2, normal Zaku 2's Japanese and USA version, Japanese Gwen, a USA Dom desert type. The desert types only ever came out in USA. There was never any releases for any type of desert type Gundam figures for MSIA for the Japanese. A Japanese GOG, some Zeon ships. Only came out in the Japanese was the Char's Dom. Cannot remember the name of this figure, but I know it's an underwater type Zeon mobile suit. Somebody can tell me in the comments below what this name is. Char's Gilguk, USA version. Char's Zaku 2 Japanese version, as you can tell with a panel line. A USA goof. A Desert USA goof. The Johnny Raiden Gilguks. A pink Japanese Dom. Zaku 1 Black TriStar, Japanese version. A USA Gilguk. Gato USA Gilguk. Japanese Zaku 2. Japanese Aigai. Zong. You can see his face right there. A Japanese custom goof. This is my favourite one of my favourite MSIA figures. The Japanese custom goof. So much detail went into this. The Japanese Gira Dogas. Oh, another Black TriStar Zaku 1. A USA Dom. Japanese Zok, Char's Zok, if that's what you call it. A USA GPO2. Japanese Camo Gilguks. And a Japanese Zazabi. And if I've not mentioned this, a USA Camphor. Now moving on to the Federation stuff. Jack and Adams Space GM. A GPO1 space type, GPO1, some Federation ships, the original RX-79 Gundam, a grey version of the RX-79 Gundam. I think it's a real type Gundam, I'm not sure. Then we got a Japanese Jagan. Again, I can't remember the name of this Gundam. I know it's in Char's Counterattack, but I just cannot for the life of me remember its name. Somebody tell me in the comments. Ground GM Sniper with its wee ships. Other variants of the Ground GM and the Ground Gundam. This is a Japanese version. As you can see, it's panel lined. Federation Balls. USA GM Space. Well, Space GM. Japanese Jagan. A USA version GM gun cannon, custom GM USA version, USA version for the Ground Gundam, a USA and Japanese Alex Gundam. The blue one is USA version and the grey one is the Japanese one. Easy 8, the Japanese one is the white one that's panel lined and the USA version is the slightly yellow one. I prefer the Japanese version. The gun cannon real type, this is a black and green one only in USA, and the gun tank real type, again another black version only made in the USA. The normal Japanese gun cannon, the normal gun tanks, Japanese version, another Federation ship. Now we're moving on to the wing figures. This is the Tall Geese 1. Tall Geese 2, and Tall Geese 3. The Other accessories are in the wee baggie next to them. I just couldn't be bothered putting them. Death Scythe, Heavy Arms, the Shinlong, the Wing 01, and the Sandrock. Epion, Death Scythe Hell, the Nataku, and the Wing 0. Moving on to the Endless Waltz stuff, got the Heavy Arms, the Wing 0, the Nataku, the Sandrock, it's covered up in his cloak, and the Death Scythe Hell, Endless Waltz. Then we got the free mags, or I don't know their full name, but basically these are the ones that help out the Sandrock. And I think I forgot to mention the Camu Gelgook. Now moving on to the box stuff, we got the V2 Zaku 2, got the Garma Zaku 2, Zaku 1, the Deluxe Edition Gundam and Zaku 2, Special Edition Dom, another high mobility type Zaku 2, it's a blue one, Char's Zaku 2, Admiral Dozel's Zaku 2, this is another V2 Zaku, another V2 Zaku 2, a brown Zaku 2, a Zaku 1, another Zaku 1, a Dom Japanese version, a Goof, a Zaku 2 EMIA I believe it's called, and I'll just open that up, and a Zazubi version 2. The Big Zam, this thing is an absolute beast. The Japanese Zaku 2 Tank, Plane, and another Plane edition. The Black TriStar Gelgook. Tetsu Zaku 2, RX-79 Tetsu, Zaku 2 Char's Tetsu. I think a band promoted this deluxe set. It's a very rare set. Anybody would be lucky to have them. A Space GM and Ball, an Easy 8, Gun Cannon, and a Head GM Gundam. The USA Moss Green Leo, the USA Blue Leo, and the Space Leo Purple USA version. The Japanese Deluxe Edition, the Green Leo, as you can see it looks a bit different from the USA one, and the Space Leo. Now moving on to the G Gundam stuff, you got the original 5 G Gundams. Got the Grizzly, the Master Gundams, Noble, Rising, Burning, the Mummy Gundam, and the horse. I can't actually remember the name of the horse. And then other variants of the Gundams from G Gundam. Massive ones here. The final form of the Devil Gundam, or the first form of the Devil Gundam. Dark Army, all the parts are there. I just could not be bothered constructing it. Next up we have the V2 or EMIA figures. What makes these figures different from their counterparts is that they have extra mobility in their joints or can do more things. These 3 Gundams can transform into their plane forms. These ones have extra mobility, as you can see, the wee flap opens up. The original Heavy Arms doesn't do that. To the Johnny Raiden, and the EMI Gundam RX-79. The Zazubi, again extra mobility. The Rick Dome. The Char's Gelgook. And the V2 GM. Some Gundam Seed figures, not a big fan of Seed, but I have a few to let go. Some figures I made with some dye. A wee Zaku Leo hybrid type. And the last lot I forgot to add in was the RX-79 Battle Scarred. The Battle Scarred ones from Stardust Memory. And the Hyzak and the Tournay Gundam. Those who are wondering, do the figures come with accessories? Yes, they do. It's all in this box right here. And because there was so many figures, it took so much time for me. I just didn't add all the accessories and guns. But yeah, everything you've seen in this video is for trade or sale. Thanks for watching the video. Please drop a like and subscribe. And comment for more Gundam MSIA content. Thanks guys.